Hi guys, welcome back to Sunny Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments and likes. So today's pick a card is going to be on what is the tea on you. So what are people saying? It could be coworkers, family, ex-lovers, current partners. We want to take a look at what are they saying. So I have two teas for you to choose from today. The first tea is Egyptian licorice for pile 1. And the second tea is calming for pile 2. Okay, I'll show you the pile. Alright, pile 1. Let's get started with your tea. So let's see. We're going to take a look. Pile 1. Here's your tea. Let's see what it says. You can measure the love you bring to each day by the joy you experience in each moment. So this is your first message here, pile 1. And let's put it in your tea. So pile 1, you chose Egyptian licorice. So first of all, pile 1, I'm sensing that some of you are coming maybe from Egypt. You guys could have roots in Egypt, maybe even past lives in Egypt. Some of you could be from the Middle East. I'm here in Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. I'm also here in Israel. So what is the tea on you, pile 1? You guys have a sense of bringing a lot of spice to people's life. So there is no blah or downtime when you're around. Pile 1, you guys could bring a lot of drama, a lot of humph, a lot of je ne sais quoi when you guys are around, because you have this fire within you. So some of you could be Leo, Aries, Sag, or you could have that in your birth chart, pile 1. Some of you have names starting with A. You guys are very fire starters. You guys could have, so the name I was picking up is Elena, Elaine, Amira, Amina. So yeah, people see you as someone who starts stuff. You like to initiate. You might be the first one to propose a different project, or to be the one who wants to lead the team if you guys are working in groups or in study groups. For example, if you're still studying, people see you as the one who wants to lead, who wants to start stuff. So some of you could have actually a cardinal sign as a sun sign. Some of you have a connection with the goddess Isis. I'm also hearing the name Annette, Anais, Annette, Anita. So pile 1, people see you as the ones that are always initiating. So you guys could be the ones that like to actually compete. Some of you could have been doing competitive sports when you were younger. I'm hearing hockey. I'm also hearing soccer, volleyball, basketball. Some of you liked to compete in swimming, swimming pools, or playing in swimming pools. You guys, when you're playing a game, you're not playing just to play. You definitely like to win. I'm hearing some of you could have a lot of Mars in your chart. Very strong Aries here, pile 1. I'm also hearing pile one, you guys are seen as a mentor. Many people are admiring you, people are asking you for guidance. I'm also hearing some of you might be a little bit more guarded than when you were younger. Some of you were given possibly a lot of advice when you were young and you started holding back or just keeping more to yourselves, just not to overexpend your energies. Yes, I'm also hearing pile one. Some of you might have noticed that giving advice could be a liability for you, or you might have felt that people maybe not taking advantage, but just maybe took way too much from maybe your time or your effort. You guys are just learning to put healthy boundaries, or you learned to put healthy boundaries. I feel you guys are seen as someone who's very generous, but you know how to pull back and take time for yourselves when you need it. You guys could have a strong introspective side to yourselves. You might like to think a lot or read a lot or spend time meditating or reflecting. You like to learn from the past, pile one. I'm hearing you guys don't like to let go things unless you understand the lesson. People see you almost like an oracle, I'm hearing, pile one. Some of you might be into tarot readings or oracle readings. People see you as the one they go to when they have questions about their future or about what is the best decision in terms, I'm hearing, studies, in terms of work opportunities as well. Some of you are very good at giving advice on anything that has to do with career. Again, I'm sensing a lot of Mars. Some of you could have Capricorn in your charts. I'm also sensing Scorpio, Leo. You're just self-starters, pile one. Some of you might have started a business in the recent past or in the past year or two. You might like to use the word fabulous, I'm hearing. This could be for a few of you. You might like to use words like fabulous, awesome, amazing, words that actually demonstrate the passion, the enthusiasm you have for life, the joy you have for life. Actually, the message was that about you can measure the love you bring to each day by the joy you experience in each moment. And I do feel that people see you as someone who brings a lot of joy to their days. Paiwan, if people have the chance or the opportunity to see you every day, they feel that every moment they spend with you bring a lot of joy to them. You bring a lot of also a sense of presence. You guys could be very much connected to being in the moment, in present moment. I'm also hearing some of you could have a tattoo saying being present, or just as a symbol of you, or reminding yourselves that it's important to be present. I'm also hearing pile one, many of you are embodying more and more your feminine side. Many of you are really being more and more connected to your feminine moon cycles. Your mood is also something that you started maybe taking more of a up close look, wanting to understand how you feel or how your emotions are guiding you, or what kind of messages your feelings and emotions are trying to give you or send you. You guys are becoming more sensitive to that or more aware of what those things mean. I'm also hearing many of you are getting more connected with astrology, tarot readings, and things like that in order to understand your emotions and your moods. I'm also hearing pile one. For some people are actually saying that you have maybe a secret relationship, or that you guys like to keep your relationship secrets, or that you don't necessarily like to overshare what's going on in your connections or in your relationships. Some of you might actually feel that you're not even wanting to ask for advice or help from your friends. Some of you could be quite secretive about what's happening in a connection of yours. Many of you could be star seeds, pile one. You guys connect with the stars. You guys are connected with the sun and moon and everything that has to do with the sky, especially the night sky. I want to thank my beautiful viewer who actually made this mug for me. I don't know if she's still watching the channel, but thank you so, so much. This is a beautiful mug I was given. Beautiful. I love it. So anyways, yes, so some of you are definitely connecting with the stars and the moon, definitely through astrology. You guys might be connecting more and more, understanding more what your birth chart means, or also what specific transits in the sky mean for you in your daily life. Some of you are actually reading stuff in the Moonology Oracle deck, I'm hearing. The Moonology Oracle deck might mean something for someone here, pile 1. I'm also hearing, pile 1, people saw you evolve. Many of you have had maybe very tough times, or you've had maybe to concentrate on your career or on your studies for a long time. You guys could have had difficult relationships, specifically romantic. I was going to say platonic, but I'm sensing specifically romantic. And people have seen you evolve to someone who's much more confident. And specifically, anything that was bringing you a lot of misery, many of you were able to evolve past that. Many of you are just trusting yourselves more. You're connecting more with your deeper selves, with your inner knowing. Many of you are really trusting and having more faith in the universe, in the guidance you're receiving from your intuition. I'm hearing the Maldives. Some of you could be from an island, or you guys could be living in an island, or also in the tropics, I'm hearing. There's something very regal. Some of you are very much seen as the queen or the king of your place. So your presence is very much noticed. You have a lot of charm, a very charming personality. People just can't really resist that charm. And it's like, I'm hearing pile 1. Some people might say, I don't really like this person. Or once, you know, when they meet you, there is almost like this black or white feeling. Either they really like you or really dislike you. But even people who dislike you, as soon as they get to know you, they get acquainted with your style, I'm here, or your uniqueness or your difference. People can't resist you. You have a very strong sense to you. I'm also hearing some of you love to wear strong perfumes or strong scents. People just remember you from your perfume or the way you smell. There's also something about your lipsticks. Some of you love to wear lipsticks, or your mouth, your teeth. You're being seen as someone who has beautiful mouth or beautiful smile, beautiful teeth here, pile 1. People remember your big smile. Some of you could have like very full lips, a really large smile, like Julia Roberts kind of smile. So people see that about you. It's very intriguing, and it's very much something they remember. Or you guys might like to wear very strong lipstick. I'm hearing names starting with M. Muna, Mona, Mandy. I'm also hearing the word telegram. So some of you might know something about telegrams. Not sure what it means, but this might mean something for someone. Pile 1, some of you are actually males here. I'm hearing a mustache. You might like to, if you're a male, you might like to wear a mustache or have facial hair here, pile 1. You might like to wear facial hair, or if you're a female and you're attracted to males, you might be interested in people who have facial hair. You might prefer people with a mustache. People are saying that about you, that you prefer people with a mustache or facial hair in general. Many of you have kept something about you that is very childlike, pile one. People love that. It's very useful. It's very childlike. There's something very fun. You guys are very playful. People love your energy. It's very um, enticing, but also contagious. Yes, pile one. People just fall in almost like a circle. They just get into the eye of the cyclope, you know, like the eye of the storm. There's a lot of powerful energy that you bring with you, and people just can't help but be pulled into it. So, like I was sensing, people might not like you at first, but they just can't resist you. Over time, they ended up like always liking you, or really at least being mesmerized by your intrigue. Even people who dislike you, or like who would call enemies or haters, they're also watching you. They love to look at you if you guys are in the same room. They can't stop staring at you or giving you looks, or like trying to look at you without you seeing them. They're just very intrigued by who you are. Your energy is very potent. Some of you might like to drink things with anise, you know. Like some of you like those candies that have that how do you say that? Actually, I'm saying anise, but I don't think that's in French. Yeah, something with licorice, I guess. Anything that tastes like licorice, you guys, some of you really enjoy that. So alcohol with licorice. I'm also hearing arak. Arak, this is a Lebanese drink, I think, or Middle Eastern alcoholic drink that has this very strong licorice taste. Some of you love that. Yeah, Sambuca, I think this is a drink as well, alcoholic drink. Some of you might like that. I'm also hearing something about watching movies, pile one. Some of you might like to really talk about the movies you watch or the TV shows. This is something that maybe you're known for. You guys might like to discuss what you just watched, or some of you love to go to the movies with your friends and discuss that over tea or over coffee afterwards. People love to hear your opinions about it because you have a lot of things to say, and you know how to give good critique. I'm hearing some of you are leaders or managers, or really bossing up by one, or people see you as like the boss somehow. Either you are a boss in your work, or you are you know, a leader, or seen as a leader somehow by one. So people really love to hear your opinion about movies or shows, or even books that you might have read, or articles that they might share with you. So the tea is over, but let's see here if we can pull something. Let's see, ex-lovers, pile one. Let's see from the romance angel. What are your ex-lovers or partners, or any lover actually? It doesn't have to be ex-lovers. What are they saying? What's the tea in terms of people who have known you romantically? What's the tea on you, pile one? What's the tea on you from your romantic partners? You have new love, we have soulmates, and we have calling in your soulmates. Wow, you have the two cards that are representing soulmates here in this deck, pile one. So whether it's an ex or whether it's a current partner, these people really are saying that you guys are their soulmate, that you guys are the ones that they've been trying to pull in, they've been trying to attract you. Many people are really into you. People, if they can't have you, they still sense you, feel you as a soulmate. They feel that you guys have connected on a very deep level, whether it's an ex or a current one, or even just a connection. I'm hearing even flings, casual people that you might have had a one night stand. They just never forgot about you. There's also something about you that just kind of stays in people's memories, in people's thoughts. I'm seeing lilies, pile one. I'm also seeing irises, iris, the scent of the iris here. You guys could be liking iris as a flower, or connecting with lilies. There's almost a nostalgic or melancholia sense here from anybody who has connected with you on a very romantic level, people see you as their soulmates or their possible soulmates, or maybe even twin flame, pile one. There's a lot of purple energy when they think about you. There's a lot of memory. Some of them actually connect with you through the crown chakra, and they've been calling you. Whoever has not had the occasion to connect with you on a romantic level or in like an actual relationship, they've been trying to attract you. You might sense people pulling on your energies. Some of you have very strong intuition, and you know when someone really likes you. You just sense their energy when you guys are around them. You feel them. And then you have new love here, which just fell in the beginning. By the way, I do sense that this is someone here that is talking about you to others, maybe friends. I'm also hearing colleagues. This person really likes you. This is someone you didn't have anything with. Could be maybe someone you just flirted with, or you just might not even know so much. You might have just connected on a very brief level. This person really likes music. This person might be in arts or connected to the arts. This person might like to play, I'm hearing piano, violin, the guitar. Yeah, something about music here. I'm also hearing possibly a DJ. But this person has multiple interests, specifically music. This person says that you are someone who's very focused, someone that really shines, and you guys stand out in a crowd. No matter who you are, no matter how you look, this person says to others that, you know, you guys just really stand out. You stood out for them in the crowd. You guys are very focused on what you're doing. And this is something this person really appreciates. They really enjoy looking at you, maybe working. Or I'm also seeing that this person might be seeing you in a place where you guys are maybe getting your your food, or maybe you're in the market, supermarket. This person is observing you somewhere. I'm also hearing your courses. In a place where you guys are very concentrated or focused on a task. This person sees how focused you are, how determined you are, and how you really built yourself up to get to this point. And they really admire that. This person would love to offer you roses or flowers. This person sees you as a possible partner, potential partner. They really are waiting for an occasion or an opportunity to come your way. They could be very much guarded at this time or protective over their energy. They might not show you anything. All right, pile one. Let's get one more message here to close the reading. So what's the tea on you, pile one? What's the tea on you? One more. Ace of Wands, pile one. A lot of fire. I was sensing that when I was drinking your tea. Leo, Aries, Sag. People see you as the one who bring excitement, new beginnings. It says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. People are really admiring what you're doing here, pile one. Some of you are really strongly inspired. You have something here that you're pursuing, some maybe art or hobby or passion project, and people have seen you transformed into almost this little fairy here. I was sensing this playfulness, this sense of always being almost like a child. People feel that with you there's always spring, it's always a new beginning, a fresh start. So people really enjoy that, when people really love your fearless attitude. Many of you bring a lot of happiness and very much a sense of always pursuing something, chasing after your dreams. People see you as a winner, someone who's going to win, who doesn't have a problem taking action on what they really care about, what they really are passionate about. You're ready to actually travel the world if you have to, if you want to pursue something that you care about. People see you in that sense, in that mode here, pile one. And many of them actually find that whatever you're actually pursuing is quite amazing. So I was telling you, you guys might be using that word amazing. All right, pile one, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please don't forget to like, it's really important so that everybody gets to see my video. And I'll see you later. Bye. Pile two, you chose this calming tea. So let's pull your tea and let's see, what is your tea? Pile 2. What's your tea? This is your tea, and it says, relate to your greatness and not to your weakness. Okay, so let's put it in the mug. So I want to thank my beautiful blue viewer here who has offered me this beautiful mug. Send me healing. Thank you so much. If you're still watching my channel, I love you. I'm thinking about you all the time. Pile 2. What's the tea on you? Okay, here, pile 2, I'm sensing right away, some of you are interested in herbs. You might like to work with herbs. Some of you actually are really getting interested in naturopathy. Others, you just really love to have a lot of herbs in your food. You might love your spaghetti with herbs. You might love to put herbs in your dinner. I'm just sensing rosemary, oregon. I'm also sensing the thyme and herbs like that. That's quite tasty, very strong. So pile 2, what's the tea on you? Well, I'm already feeling that people are always surprised. They see you, it's almost like you have much more of a quiet attitude, or you just don't seem as strong personality, but then when they get to know you, they realize that you're actually very strong and very powerful. They're just always surprised. You guys could be small in size, or there's something about you. Maybe you look younger than you are. Maybe you have, I'm hearing small feet, small hands like mine. You guys could be quite tiny or small in terms of your height. There's just something about you that brings people to think at first that you guys are maybe weak or just easy to get along, or just, how would I say, some of them even might think that they can take advantage of you or easily overpower you. And what a surprise when they get to know you, and what a surprise if they're actually trying to control you or manipulate you. It is not the case at all. So people are always shocked. At some point, you guys just say no, or put a boundary, or just maybe make some kind of decision or something here that they just are surprised. But people enjoy that style too. There is something very enjoyable. It's like you keep people on their toes. You keep them always guessing. People are always surprised, but in a good way. In fact, most of them are very much in love with that attitude of yours. Some of you have an actual attitude. And thinking about Eva Longoria in Desperate Housewives, that attitude, you know, she's small and tiny, but she definitely has an attitude, that kind of personality. Yes, there's something I'm hearing in French, mignon, so cute, sweet, tender about you, or at least you inspire that in the beginning, and people are always surprised, always the reaction, the let's say the aftertaste is always surprising, unexpected. Many of you are morning person. Here I'm hearing morning people. You guys might like to work out in the morning, yoga in the morning, run in the morning, read in the morning, write in the morning. There's something about the morning here. You guys might like to really spend time alone in the morning, or just really harness. I'm here, harness your power, harness your energy in the morning. Some of you like to journal, or like vision, write on your vision boards, or work on your law of attraction and things like that in the morning. I'm hearing the song from Fergie, Can You Meet Me Halfway? Na, 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 na. The Black Eyed Peas. So pile 2, I feel people see you as someone who is able to actually compromise. You guys could have Libra in your chart. You guys have an ability to see both sides of a situation. There is a very strong intelligence, smart streak to you. People just understand that you are someone that they can reason with. If they can convince you about something, yes, you do have strong opinions. Yes, you do have a stronger personality than they realize. But you're always open to discussing things. You're always open to looking at things from a different perspective. You guys are very intelligent. People can actually discuss things with you. I'm also hearing very deep things. Some of you are actually interested in politics. I'm also hearing sociology or anything that's touching maybe social justice here, maybe even legal stuff. I'm hearing the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Some of you might be following the legal battle there. But anything that has to do with social justice or even marginalized people or marginalized subjects, marginalized topics, everything that is almost like maybe even underground for some of you. People see you as someone who is interested in a lot of things. So Sagittarius energy. You like to explore, you like to know more about things, you like to read, you like to understand life, and you like to, you guys could be very much interested in philosophy. I'm also hearing you guys might be into classical writers, classical movies, black and white movies. I'm also hearing Charlie Chaplin. Some of you might be into that. Pile 2, some of you actually are seen as an opportunity for growth. People love your energy. They love to be around you. There is an aura around you. I'm hearing sun energy, sunny energy, very strong sun. You guys are projecting a lot of sunny energy. People love to be in your aura. There's something calming about you guys. Yes, you guys have chosen the calming tea. Something calming, but at the same time, re-energizing. You guys just bring a boost wherever you go, but in a very soft way, a very tender way. You guys could have healing properties. You guys could be healers. You guys could be massage therapists. I'm also sensing some of you have a very soft voice. You guys look at others in a very tender way. You guys have a very open heart chakra. People see you as someone who has a very soft attitude towards life. You guys are not too much overreactive. I feel that some of you might shut down a lot when your emotions or your feelings are hurt, or when people are maybe stepping over you. You guys might shut down or just kind of like pull back or just really protect yourself, like Cancer energy, go back in your shell. I'm also hearing some of you, actually many of you, are seen as having a very imaginative world. So you have maybe a very rich inner world. Some of you are very good with imagining stories, storytelling. You guys could have very strong, vivid dreams that are very much almost fantastic. You might be into reading fantastic movies or anything that is a little bit outside regular, 3D or, the day-to-day routine stuff. You guys could be, you might like, or when you were younger, you guys might like Disney movies or movies that really transport you and pull you out of the day-to-day. You might like dragon movies. Some of you loved Game of Thrones. You guys loved something that is in the fantastic, not in the day-to-day or the regular world. So some of you are connecting with fairies. You guys connect with extraordinary characters in movies, and you see yourself in them. Some of you are also connecting with devas in your surroundings. Yes, I'm also sensing some of you work with crystal healing. People are moved by your presence here, Payoto. You guys know how to open other people's hearts. You guys are very persistent, I'm also hearing. There's a persistence about you. You guys just don't give up. Some of you are real healers here, Payoto. I'm hearing counselors, psychotherapists, psychologists. You just don't give up on your patients, or you just don't give up on your clients. When you know you can help someone, you just push through. You don't give up. You never give up. And people love that about you. People see you as someone who has a very calm stance, but also very strong presence. You could be the strong silent type. I'm hearing Taurus. You guys could be very much grounded, but also have this Neptunian side to you. So Pisces. You guys could have a mix of water and earth. I'm hearing the name Tatiana, Tristan, Tamara, Christina, Cameron, Camellia, Candy, Candace. You guys are stepping into your power. Many of you are being like pushed towards something. People see you as maybe like taking a step back in this moment, or maybe almost being mysterious or secretive. I'm sensing you guys could be working on something, or you guys could be taking a step back because you're sensing that something fresh or new is going to come your way soon, an opportunity, a chance, or maybe just an idea, an inspiration. Something is brewing in the background, in the 5D. You guys could sense that people see you kind of retracting or being a little bit more maybe into hermit mode. You guys are just working on something. Some of you are actually right now working on something in the background, or you guys are actually working or you just taking your time off because you need your energy to kind of start this fresh start or this new project because you sense it or you know that something is coming. Some of you actually have an offer on the table, maybe a new beginning in a job, a new position you're going to be starting soon. I'm also hearing some of you are actually moving elsewhere and you know that you need your energy and you need a lot of power to get that done. Many of you are seen as someone who can transport your audience, pile 2. Some of you are a very good storyteller. Again, I'm getting that, pile 2. Some of you have very strong voice, beautiful voice. Some of you love to sing. When you sing really well, people are very much touched by your voice and the way you talk. So there's something about storytelling. There's something about you, your imagination, how you transport people in your world. Some of you are actually talking about spirituality, but in your own way. Some of you are just really discussing maybe the latest movie or book that you read, but the way you talk about it, the way you describe it is so unique and is so imaginative. There is something beautiful about that. People love that. People love to listen to you here, pile 2. You guys could be seen as someone who could lead meditation groups, yoga groups. You have this quality that is very calm, but at the same time very strong and empowering. People love to be around you. I'm also sensing it. People see you as someone who goes with seasons. You guys are very much in tune with what's happening in your natural world. In the natural world, you guys really follow the seasons. You guys retract in the winter or know how to like take a step back depending on the season and like be more active on a different season. You guys could be very much in tune with that, with Mother Gaia. Some of you are love to hug trees. I'm also hearing some of you love to plant trees, plant your food, make your own food, plant flowers, gardening. People admire that. Some of you have beautiful gardens. People love to watch that grow. I'm also hearing there's a lot of gossip here, but a lot of people talking about you, a lot of people mesmerized by your beauty. Some of you have had some kind of glow up or something here about the way you look is much more Venusian, something very much more, maybe even voluptuous. Some of you have gained beautiful curves. There's something about the way you look, the way maybe you carry yourself, or maybe your confidence in general. There's some kind of glow up and people talk about it. People talk about it. They might not tell you, but definitely there's a lot of talk, especially females. Some of you are feeling like strangers where you guys are at. Maybe it's a new environment, maybe it's an old environment, it doesn't matter. You guys just feel different. Hearing very strong Strangers, that song from The Doors. What is it again? What is it again? No, this is something in the storm. I think strangers. Oh no, yes, people are strange. Yes, this song. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. This song. So this might mean something to you, Pile 2. But yeah, I'm sensing this song. Pile 2, some of you are actually born in the spring and the summer, very strong spring summer here. I feel many of you might like berries, you might like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. You guys could be born around the time of that of those fruits. So yes, June, July, August, May. Pile 2, someone might have tarnished your reputation at some point. I'm hearing especially in your career or in your maybe your studies, in a place where other people are watching you or seeing you, where your reputation is really important or essential. You guys could have been maybe put in a box, or people might have judged you because of that. This was something very hurtful. You guys were very soft or very much someone who didn't really care about having too much conflict or too much having to do with confrontation. You might have took a step back and just retracted back. I'm seeing people might have, or maybe someone might have insulted you, might have told things about you to others that were not true. Negative rumors and things that really didn't serve you. I'm hearing the word sissy. They called you a sissy or something like that, undermining you and maybe like making you feel like you're weak. Some of you really the kind of cut yourself off from that situation. You took time off. Some of you had to actually go through a lot of cleansing. I'm hearing energy purification, letting go, cord cutting, because this was very heavy. Or just even if you suffered from this a while ago, you had to really recuperate. It took a while for you to like release that energy. I'm also hearing, yes, this person could have been stringing you along. So this could have been a love interest or someone you might have been interested in. I'm hearing stringing you along. So this person could have been talking bad about you to their friends, or they could be double-faced or could have been double-faced. Pile 2, you might have a tendency to be very stern or very cold when things happen and you're not expecting, or were very difficult for you to handle. Emotionally, you guys could be very cold and you just like to retract and spend time alone to actually deal with your emotions. All right, Pile 2, let's take a look. What's the tea on you now? The tea is over. Let's see if there is other messages, either from old lovers, current lovers, anything that has to do with love. Love interest, what's the tea on you in terms of love? Pile 2, let's see. Oh my god, a lot to say. All of it fell on the floor. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, it's just too many cards. Let's start over. So yes, people are talking about you. You guys could have many suitors. You guys could be admired from afar a lot, Pile 2. Many of you could have people watching you and not ready to contact you or approach you. Some of you I'm hearing are already taken, and it's just no way they can actually come your way, or you would just not be interested. So let's see, Pile 2. What is the tea on you? Love yourself first. You have keep an open mind. And you have Let go of control issues. Pile 2. Definitely a lot of people talking about you. Many people talking about you. I'm also hearing pile 2, you guys could have had fake friends or people really gossiping about you to maybe a love interest or someone you cared about. Maybe people were not actually saying truths about you. They might have said things about you that really had an impact on this connection. This is not for everybody, but definitely someone here has had someone or friends or multiple, people here who might have said negative things to a love interest, which has kind of affected the connection or the relationship at the time. You guys did not expect that. You guys were really shocked that people you cared about or trusted or you loved, for some you just loved those friends or that group of people, you just realized that they were talking bad about you or gossiping to the one you liked just so that they get their interest or something like that, or just get in between the two of you. I'm not sure. There was a lot of gossip here in your love life, pile 2. You have suffered from gossip. You also have people, pile 2, people who have dated you or have been with you. They've noticed that you guys have a lot of self-respect. You're very attractive because of that. Many of them might have noticed that if they were in and out of your life, you guys ended up cutting them off. You guys could have dated a lot of air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and where is the other mutable sign? Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Yeah, so you might have dated people far away from you, or people who like to go maybe traveled for their work. I'm also hearing the military. You guys could have had unstable relationships. You guys could have been the rock of these people, and people really miss you once you leave. They really feel that your presence has been really important and essential in their love life, and they really miss you, pile 2. So if you left people out of self-respect or because you felt that they didn't give you enough, these people are still talking about you to others. They're still hoping that you guys would give them another chance. And with let go of control issues, pile 2, I sense that people might say that you are controlling or that you could have been very possessive over them. Of course, this doesn't have to be true, but people might say that, old lovers might say that. I'm also sensing that new girlfriends of your old partners have been saying that you as their boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, you guys used to be very controlling or possessive. I'm sensing a lot of feminines saying this about you, pile 2. People criticizing you about that, saying that you're very controlling or you wanted to keep everything under control, or you just really wanted to know where your partner was at all time. You might have people actually saying this about you, even if it's not true, but this is something people say about you, especially feminines here, pile 2. I'm also sensing some of you could have dated, I'm hearing a Capricorn. Yeah. And you're learning to go with the flow here, pile 2. Many of you have learned in your life that it's so much easier to go with the flow. You have learned to be a lot more open-minded when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to mixed signals. I'm hearing, pile 2, if you're seeing or sensing that someone is giving you mixed signals, or they're just in and out and unsure, you just kind of give them a lot of space and you just don't put them as your priority. You've learned to love yourself first, to put yourself first. And people can see that you've grown up so much since then, pile 2. Many of you have really evolved when it comes to your love life. People talk about that a lot. You've gained a lot of maturity, but a lot of confidence and self-respect. And people see you as someone, whoever was interested in you in the past or who was thinking, you know what, maybe I can have a second chance with pile 2. Now they're thinking, well, maybe not. Maybe right now she or he is out of my league. They see you as out of their league now. Whoever was still thinking having an opportunity with you, or maybe rekindling things with you, well, they know now that it's really difficult. I'm also sensing here, pile two, that people could have said that, people might have said that you're not really their type, or that I'm hearing like really negative word, or maybe um, people wanting to say negative stuff. So some of you could have a very unique look. You guys could be culturally different from people around you, or maybe different backgrounds, cultural backgrounds. I'm also hearing really religious background. People could have said stuff, nasty stuff about you, pile two, in the past, or even to people you liked, and you just learn to detach from it. You really don't care about this stuff anymore, pile two. If this was something that used to hurt you, you decided to let it go because your soulmate will understand you. You guys just really value yourself more. You know that whoever is meant for you will actually be there for you, and whoever will fall for you will fall for you fully. He or she wouldn't actually listen to others for advice about you. So many of you have detached from that. You're just allowing more, pile two. You're allowing more people, even the ones that are trying to get to you, because there's a lot of gossip, especially when it comes to your love life. They notice that you just don't care anymore. They can't really control you. Exactly, pile two. Some of you might have felt controlled at some point, or manipulated by people's talks or toxic behaviors, and now they have no hold on you. You have learned to allow things to go with the flow and just be more loving with yourselves. Many of you could have suffered from insecurities in relationships in the past. All right, pile two. The last message. What's the tea on you, pile two? One last message. The Prince of Summer. Beautiful. Which is the Knight of Cups. It says romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. This is what I was sensing when I was telling you about storytelling. You guys are very good at like mesmerizing others. There's something almost dramatic. You guys know how to flirt. You know how to like play and be open with your heart. You're just very attractive. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Well, people say that people fall in love easily with you. You guys are the charmer. People see you as you can have anybody you want, anybody you put your head into, you would have. If you wished for someone, you can have them anytime you want. Bible 2. Many people are surrounding you, wishing for you. There are many people who are sending wishes in the sky to have you. And the tea on you, especially, this is a very strong love feeling that I'm getting. Many people are romanticizing the fact that they could be with you. Many of them fantasize about how it would be with pile 2 if we were together. I would take her or him in my car. We would go travel. We'd go take a plane. We'd go here and there. These people, they really are thinking a lot. There's very much overthinking, fantasizing. I would take them here. All these dates they would take you in, and they're really thinking about all of this. This makes them ungrounded sometimes. People daydream about you a lot. You guys just stir up emotions in others. You know how to stir up emotions, and you know how to captivate people around you. People feel very romantic. They want to take you on romantic dates. They want to be your prince here, pile 2. They want to show up as the one that will sweep you off your feet because you're a prize. Many of them see you as a prize now. All right, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like. It's really important that you do. And I will see you later. Bye.